Because hello, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Okay. Hello, we are back. It has been about 2 weeks since my market and I'm so behind on so many things. So I thought that I would take you guys with me on like a day of getting all the annoying tasks that I have been putting off done. But also there's gonna be a little bit of like self-care mixed in there because I am struggling. Like, not only do I have things from the market that I've yet to unpack and put away, I ended up getting the promotion at work and I like instantly had to step into it. Like there was no in between anything. Like we got a new hire and I had to go right away. So I have been at the office every day this week. It is Thursday today. So that means I have not been home to kind of be able to do like work and home things. So yeah, I've been at the office every day. Both of my kids are now in sports. So we have Grayson's t-ball practice on Mondays and games on Saturdays. Riley has field hockey on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it's just been a lot because she also has Girl Scouts and of course in between they have play dates and birthday parties and I'm literally exhausted. So friggin' tired. So I feel like I need something to do like self-care wise. So I am going to be doing that in this video as well. So trying to balance both, like getting all of these really irritating and annoying tasks that I've put off done, but also like taking care of myself in the process so that I'm not like really overwhelmed. Because this weekend, like I was really looking forward to like a calm weekend, but it's not going to happen. Saturday, Grayson has a game in the morning and then he has occupational therapy in the afternoon and then Sunday he has a birthday party. So it's still go and then it starts all over again on Monday. So yeah, I definitely need to take some time to do something for myself or I am going to cry. So I will definitely be doing that. It is Thursday night. It's actually 8:30 at night. And I am going to start one of those really irritating tasks that I've been putting off, which is putting away all of the stickers from the market. So I actually made this like little binder situation here, which was supposed to make it a lot easier for me to like be able to put stuff away when I got home, but that didn't happen. One, mainly because all my stickers flew away at the market. If you saw my market vlog, you know what I'm talking about. If not, definitely go watch it. But all my stickers were flying across the field and I had to run and gather them and like people were running around and gathering them for me. So they just kind of ended up like this. But I had all the best intentions of like having them in these little pockets that you see over here. And being able to just be like, okay, this goes in bin 1, bin 2, bin 3. Sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to. I also have a whole bunch, look, they're falling out at me. I also have a whole bunch sitting here on my desk, right there. So it's just been like an overwhelming task for me to think about because of all of the organizing that I have to do, which I did in the first place, but like didn't matter. So I am going to start that tonight. I probably won't finish because I don't want to be doing this all night. I'm gonna do a little bit tonight. Like I'm thinking I might just take care of what's loose on my desk and then tomorrow I will tackle this. I'm gonna start for tomorrow and then all day tomorrow will be my getting things done and self-care day. So let's kind of get that rolling. Friday. I can't tell you how excited I am that it is Friday. I do have a ton of things to do, as I talked about earlier. I did have to add a few things. So I do have a 9:30 meeting now too, on top of the 10 o'clock meeting. I do have to do the kids' laundry because Grayson has a t-ball game in the morning tomorrow if it doesn't get canceled because of the rain, and all of his t-ball clothing is dirty, so I added that. And then also, like, I need to clean this area behind you that you cannot see. It is a literal mess. Like, aside from, hello. Besides the mess that I already pointed out yesterday, what are you doing? Look at me. Besides that mess, maybe I have to be closer. I don't know. Besides that mess that I pointed out yesterday, there's some other things. There's blankets all over the place. I haven't vacuumed in a while. There's cat litter that I need to clean up. There's garbage that I need to take out. There's dishes that I need to do, and just things that have been sitting around that I need to put away that, again, are tasks that I just haven't done because I didn't want to. So that's what we're doing today. Today is all about productivity, but also sprinkling in a little bit of self-care. My first act of self-care was getting myself my favorite tea from Dunkin' instead of making it at home. So very excited for this. But yeah, right now it is 9:20, so I have 10 minutes until my first meeting, and I'm going to try to use that 10 minutes to put more of these stickers away. I did end up putting away more than I had said I would last night. I did all the loose stickers and then like 3 or 4 pages in the binder I got put away. So I'm gonna do more of that. I'm gonna finish that today, but I'm gonna try to do as much as I can in the 10 minutes I have before my thing. What is going on? Anyway, let me go get to that before I have to go on this meeting. Okay, I don't even know how to start this clip, but I went to go get my oil changed and I got a pedicure. But anyway, I went to go get my oil changed, and when I was done with my pedicure, I came back and I'm sitting there and I'm sitting and I'm waiting and I'm like, la la la. And then they're like, are you here for the Kia? And I'm like, that's me. So he goes, let me take you outside. I have been taken outside so many times to be like yelled at for like the maintenance of my car. And I was like, if you're gonna yell at me, I don't wanna go. And he was like, no, I'm not gonna yell at you. Like, I have things to show you. And I was like, that sounds terrifying. I don't know if I want things to be shown to me. So anyway, I go outside and he shows me my air filter and he goes, so this is dirty. And I was like, oh yeah, that's dirty. You could have just told me that and I would have been like, change it. But he goes, no. I need to show you because something's living in your car. And I was like, excuse me? What do you mean something's living in my car? And he shows me there's like this little hole and it has like bite marks in it. And he goes, this like is only from like something eating it. And I was like, ew. So then he goes, yeah. So I'm like, okay, I still want that changed because gross. Then he started showing me like my brakes and stuff, which they were so bad, I'm not even lying. Like when I would drive the car, literally, okay, this is gonna sound horrible, like I'm a terrible car person, but I would drive the car, and it's been doing this for a while. I would drive the car and I'd hit the brakes and it would be like, like it would be like, it would vibrate. And I'd just be like, oh cool, we're vibrating. I knew something was wrong with the brakes. I just like car maintenance is like the last thing on my list of things to do. It's like in the back of my mind, I don't want to do it. I just don't want to. So he showed me that and I was like, I knew that. I'm not gonna lie. I knew that and I just ignored it. And I was like, honestly, you have the car up there. Just do it. Because I know myself, I'm not gonna come back. I'm not gonna come back. I'm just gonna let the brakes go and go and go and go until the car doesn't stop. I know myself. So I was like, do it, just do it. So then he's like that, okay, that's fine. Then he's like, also we should flush like your air system because of how dirty the filter was and all that fun stuff. And I was like, you know, my car do be stinking. It do be smelling. Like not horrible, but like sometimes we get in the car and we'll be like, ugh. What is that? And then like I just cleaned it the other day thinking like the kids had some like rotten fucking food in there or something, and I got it vacuumed and stuff, but no, it still kind of smells like a little like I don't know, like a basement almost, like, you know, like that basement like wet smell. It's kind of what it smells like sometimes, and it's kind of like really gross. Anyway, so he's like, I'm gonna flush that out. I'm like, okay. All the way, by the way, the total is going up and up and up, and I'm like, I hate car maintenance. This is why I don't do it. It's so fucking expensive to like own a car. Anyway, moving forward. Talking to the guy, and then the guy who's working on my car goes, hey, I found the nest. The nest? The nest of what? So he's like, come here, I'll show you. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to see it. So I go, and I'm looking, and I'm like, what am I looking at? It's like inside the engine was like all this like insulation from another part of the car, and also the fucking pieces of the filter. And it was a big nest. And I was like, what made that? What made that in my car? And he goes, oh, probably a mouse. There's a mouse in my car? There's a mouse living in my car? What do you mean? And he goes, well, I'm gonna clean this out for you. And I was like, I'm gonna need you to find the mouse. Like, I need you to find the mouse. And I was like, if I'm driving and a fucking mouse appears, I'm dying. We're all dying. Everyone in the car is dead. Because, listen, I've had spiders in the car and I'm kind of like, oh my God, a mouse? No. No. So I was like, before you give this car back to me, because I don't want it right now. Before you give it back to me, I'm gonna need you to check every inch of this car for said mouse. If it's even still in there right now. And he goes, it might have died, like, in here. And I'm like, get it out. I don't care if it's alive or dead, I want it out. I can have a mouse in my car. Absolutely not. What the fuck? So, no. Anyway. Long story short. Not really, because it's already a long story. My car's there. I ended up calling my father-in-law. I was like, can you please come pick me up? Because now I'm not gonna wait here forever now. I'm hungry. Also, I have to pick the kids up. It's 1:39. I have to pick the kids up at 2:40. And I was like, listen, I gotta go pick up my kids up at 2:40. And he goes, no, I swear we'll have it done by then. I said, don't. First of all, you told me about this mouse. Don't mess with me about the time, okay? I'm highly upset. There's a mouse in my car. There's a mouse living in my car. Also, I only thought that mice could live in your car if the car wasn't running. I use my car every day. I take the kids to school every day. I drive to work. I drive to people's houses. I take the kids to practice. I go shopping. How did the mouse have time to build a nest in my car? Because doesn't the engine get hot? Like, I'm still trying to figure out how and why this mouse chose my car. But besides the point, now my car is there. He promised me it would be done by 2:40, which is an hour from now. I'm gonna choose to believe him because I need to go get my kids. I don't feel like walking. Riley's school is not that far. Grayson's school is very far. I don't want to walk over there. But yeah, that's my life. Taking a turn here because now I'm spending way more money. Like a lot. Like, I'm not even kidding. A lot. On the car. But it's the family car, so it kind of needs to run perfectly, so that makes sense. And yeah, so that derailed my productivity. Also, I was gonna go to ShopRite and get myself some sushi as another like little self-care thing, like treat myself for lunch, but my father-in-law picked me up, so I couldn't do that. So I'm gonna find something here to eat and start working more on my list of things to do. 6:50, so almost 7 o'clock. I have the dryer running, the orders packed. I don't know, I did a lot of stuff today. But now I need to do my final exam because it is due by midnight Arizona time, which is technically 3 hours behind us, but I do not want to be doing this at 3 a.m. So I'm gonna do that now. It's a 50-question test and it is timed, so I locked myself up here in the bedroom to be able to do that uninterrupted. So I'm a little nervous. It's like a cumulative final exam, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know if it's gonna be graded like as soon as I submit it, like some of the tests were, or if I have to wait for it to be graded. So yeah, I'm going to get started on that and hopefully I do well, so wish me luck. It's 7:30. I submitted it as you saw and I got a 37 out of 50, which translates to a 74, which is a C. Some of the questions were really hard. So I'm happy with a C. Overall, so my grade automatically posts and then everything else is already graded. So overall in the class, I see that I have a 91. So that's still an A minus. So I'm really happy with that. My other class, I have a 98, which is an A plus. So I am happy with that. And yeah, I'm glad that's over with because that final exam was like weighing on my mind. I've actually had access to it for about 2 weeks and I just could not bring myself to do it, but it was due today, so I'm glad that that's done. But anyway, I am now going to do some self-care after that. Since I got a lot of my tasks done, I'm gonna go take a nice long hot shower. I'm gonna wash my hair, I'm gonna shave my legs, I'm going to lotion myself up and just really enjoy it. And yeah, I think afterwards I just have to clean up downstairs and then I can sit down and read a little bit. So yeah, I'd say today was pretty successful. Minus paying $1,000 for my car, that kind of sucked, but otherwise successful.